Good, y'all. It's Coffee back with a quick hip hop news update, man. It seems like Killer Cam is throwing a jab at Jim Jones. Maybe, maybe not. I want to know what y'all think. The fans most certainly think that's what's going on. And, it's wild. Cam and Mase, obviously, we know they go way back to the beginning before they were even on, and they've had beef. They've pieced it up. It's been a tricky relationship, but recently they signed the sports deal, and I believe for the show, it is what it is or whatever. It's like a sports show, basketball show. I think it's on Revolt Network, which was wild, which was a trip. And Diddy and Mase, I don't know, it's all tricky or whatever. But anyways, Jimmy did this interview with Envy recently on the Breakfast Club. Jim Jones been doing a lot of media. He's into this whole thing recently with Pusha T. A lot of people theorize they're trying to spin a verses out of that whole beef or whatever. These rappers got to get booked, continue to get these paydays and hustle. And, aside from beefs or whatever, Cam, Jimmy, Dipset, like these dudes have constantly been able to get to the bag their whole career. But when he was on this interview, he was asked like, "Well, yo, we see Killer Cam and Mase are back on good terms. What's up with y'all?" And he basically was like, "Yo, I got no intentions of patching things up with Mase and Betta, Pastor Mase or whatever." And he did go on to say they got good chemistry on the show, that they're funny, etc. So he wasn't straight hating on the show. And but he said, like, I can't hate. I can't hate on them. Well, you see, Cam threw up this post where he says, anybody who says I can't hate really wants to hate via Duke the God. And you see the fans are like, yo, Jimmy. Jimmy is a jealous man. He's not even a rapper. These two brothers are trying to make peace. And someone else says, Jim Jones always hated. How you going to be mad at people making peace and making bread? Put your ego aside, Jimmy. You were the fuel that kept their friendship flucked up for 20 years. Grow up, Jim. So, like the fans are like, this is obviously aimed at Jimmy. Jimmy is hating. He says, I can't hate, but he seems to feel some kind of way about it. I don't know. You know what I mean? And I want to know what y'all think about it. Obviously, Cam and Jim have had a complicated relationship as well, back when that whole Where's Camron thing went, and we seen Jim and Jewels do BET Rap City with 50 when Fifth and Cam's beef was in full swing. It's just been wild. But all these years later, Cam, Mase doing the sports show together, and Jim Jones, he's like, oh, fuck Mase. But I can't hate on the show. It's dope. And the fan, like, and then Cam throws this message up. It seems pretty clear he's addressing Jim Jones, and the fans agree as well. Jump in the comments and let me know what you guys think about all this. Cam and Mase piecing it up. Cam and Jimmy's complicated past and beef and all that. Let me know below. Do you think Jim Jones is a cold hater? What's your thoughts? Tap in. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more content. It's Coffee. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.